It's what makes you back on the video on the new channel. We on the grind. They stole my account and everything. But we back. As you can tell, I'm in the shower. Unlike y'all One Piece fans or y'all open IR motherfuckers. This is on my channel. But yeah, subscribe to Shaquille and let's get right into the video. Alright, so the Naruto Top 99 poll was officially over. And the winner was Minato. But before we talk about what the Minato manga could be about and why it's a good choice, let's talk about what we could have gotten instead.
Yeah, so I think that personally, character that was shrouded in a bit more mystery, like, I don't know, either Sakumo Hatake or Shishui would have been a better option. Because
Yeah.
Minato, we know a lot more about him based on what's already in the manga and the anime, but for those two characters, we're told, like, they're so strong. Shishui was, like, as strong as Itachi or something. Sakumo Hatake was, like, on par with the Sannin, if not stronger. He was stated to be stronger than the Sannin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weaker Sannin, but like the Sannin are a group that rivals the 5 Kage in strength. And just seeing somebody who rivals all 3 of them is just crazy.
Exactly. Like,
Come on.
Like,
he shaped Kakashi.
Yeah, and the fact that he's from the same clan as Kakashi, and Kakashi, he's stated to not have as much of a large chakra reserve as, like, Naruto or Sasuke or anyone like that. So, like, the fact that even with that slightly lower chakra reserve, Sakumo is still as strong, that really, like, begs the question, how the hell is he like that?
Like it may just be reputation, but even if it's reputation, that's still really impressive.
Yeah.
Because the Saiyans are like the strongest Leaf Ninjas in the second grade Ninja War.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Ninja Wars are just no big deal. We look at the third Ninja War, the top dog was Minato. We look at the first one, all the Kages died, but there was really no top dog in the first one. And Sakumo is compared to the Sannin, the top dog to the second war.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's insane to me, and the fact that we have next to no information about that guy is, like, just insane. All we know is that he committed suicide after choosing to save his comrades over his mission.
But I don't know what the mission was, because Shikamaru, he failed the mission and all of his comrades lived, but like nobody really like shunned him for that. Or we know a lot of people who failed the missions, but like were never shunned like that. Like, what was the mission?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
and
was
like, for Shikamaru's case, he literally lost the last Uchiha of the village. Like, literally lost all remnants of the KK Genkai that has been in the Leaf Village ever since its beginning. And I feel like that's pretty significant, you know? And he didn't get shunned for that, so what could Sakumo have messed up on so badly that he had to kill himself?
Like, I don't know. Even his comrades must have shunned it. Like, this must have been like a Konami Bridge level mission. If like it failed, it would have been bad for Leaf Village, because the Konami Bridge, they had to like cut the supply from Iwagakure. It was like one of the major battles of the war. It must have been like a crazy war battle. It can't be like some like you know, mission. Even when they failed the Sasuke mission where Team Kakashi went to go find Sasuke at Orochimaru's lab, and they didn't get it back. Like, they completely failed it all. They were lucky to be alive. Nobody was like complaining at all. We've seen so many missions fail, important missions with Orochimaru and Sasuke. Some of the most important characters, like Orochimaru killed the third Hokage.
Yeah.
And it's like they fought him, and it's like when teams go after him, they don't really care that much. Like, they're not like, oh, they failed the mission. I don't know what Sakumo did. What was the mission?
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of a bummer that we aren't going to really get any more information about him, because just Minato ended up being a more popular character because the show gave him more spotlight, which I'm like, we should have voted for someone who didn't have the spotlight in the show.
Yeah. I think this was the first Naruto Top 99 poll, so we could get other ones where we vote for other characters. Because I know Kishimoto wanted to do Kurama. He had some new lore on Kurama, but like seeing new lore on Kurama would be interesting that we don't know about, because he's already dead. So if there's still more about him, we don't know, because like that's what Kishimoto stated while he was talking about doing the poll.
Yeah,
he was like, I want to win. he literally even drew in Kurama because he wanted Kurama to win so bad. It's like, what did he have in store?
Yeah, I think another cool spin-off series would have been like the old Uzumaki clan. I think that could have been pretty interesting because we don't actually know that much about the old Uzumaki clan other than the fact that they were like masters of sealing jutsu and like viable candidates to be Jinchurikis and stuff. But like, why? What was their origin? Why are they so good at sealing jutsus? All that stuff. We don't really know much about it. And I feel like that's pretty interesting. Like
the first, I think the Uzumaki clan head, he was like voted like somewhat decent for somebody that I don't think anybody knows the name of. He was voted like 30th place or something. So like people want to know the Uzumaki lore.
Yeah, I hope that in a later poll we actually get to see that because the Uzumaki lore I feel is probably going to be really interesting. And I feel like that could spark a lot of discussion back into the Naruto universe, you know?
Yeah, just like, they were so feared. Multiple nations had to team up with them. The Uchiha clan, one of the strongest clans, they got taken out by one person. Itachi's really hecka strong, but I don't think he's strong. At that time, he was stronger than multiple nations.
Yeah.
So how strong were the Uzumakis if multiple nations had to jump on the Uzumaki clan? Because that's just wild to me.
Yeah.
And they were one clan that could form their own village.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think Uzumaki lore would have been insane, but speaking of the Uchiha clan, I think that Shishui is probably also another character that could have used his own spin-off series. Especially since he was supposed to be on par with Itachi, who was able to wipe out the entire Uchiha clan as well. And I mean, like, the Uchiha clan's basically the strongest in the village. I know apparently the Hyuga clan was supposed to be the strongest in the village, but let's be real, it's the Uchiha clan after they introduced the whole Manga Sharingan stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you have the Manga Sharingan, but like, the reason they had to kill the whole clan is if you kill like all the police force, the fucking other people who awakened the Manga Sharingans, that's what they were so scared about.
Yeah,
it's like they were definitely stronger than the Hyuga clan. But Shisui, like, his reputation was so much, like, even people revere him. I think Ao, he was like, I know Shisui's jutsu because I had an encounter with him. And it's like, so we even see people from like different villages dick riding him, like hyping him up.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, oh my god, Shisui the teleporter, it's so scary. And like, I remember in the 4th Great Ninja War, I think it was Ao who said something like Shisui being on par with the 4th Hokage or something like that. I don't... Yeah.
It may not be like exact because it's Ao, but like, that's still impressive for like Shisui. Like, he's not on par with Minato. He's like not even comparing to Minato. But the fact that people think that is impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And the fact that like Shisui's Genjutsu and his Mangekyo Sharingan was able to like break the reanimation jutsu, like, was the lore behind that Mangekyo Sharingan. Like, seems pretty special.
It's like, yeah. It was like so broken, Danzo stole his eye specifically for it because it was such a good ability.
Yeah.
And it's like, Shisui, we see him die and that's it. We have some more filler scenes, but we don't have anything of him on like missions. And Shisui's one of those, but he gets like, we know like his personality traits and something like Sakamo. We barely know anything about Sakamo. But we know like a bit about him, but we need a story about him.
Yeah, I mean, but we didn't even get a scene of him, how he got his Mangekyo Sharingan or anything. Like, for, like, the first time we saw him, I think he was a kid with Itachi in a forest or something, and he got attacked by a bunch of Anpu. And then Shisui just activated his Mangekyo Sharingan. We're like, what? Yeah,
it's like, how did he get it? Because, like, how much did he suffer to get it? Like, most Uchihas did not have it, but he has it as, like, a kid. It's like, he must have been through hell and back.
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense, and I want to know the story behind that, but we're never... well, we might get it someday, but, like, it's not going to be...
We probably will. Maybe, like, a couple of years, because Shisui loaded in 4th place. Like, above Naruto. Like, above Naruto and Kakashi.
Okay, I'm glad Naruto didn't win the series. I mean, like,
Oh god, bro.
bro, why would we need a Naruto spin-off series off of Naruto? That would be so dumb.
It's like the only thing people could think of is a blank period. But if you want some blank period information, just read the light novel.
Yeah.
Because the light novels, the Kakashi novel especially, that is probably one of my favorite pieces of Naruto. Because like I could get into like a whole other video about why it's so good. But if you want like any character, Sakura, Shikamaru, Kakashi, Sasuke, if they won, I'd be angry because we have fucking novels about them. In Naruto, he has a whole series and novels about him.
Yeah, I can't believe people actually voted for Naruto. Like,
I know.
So counterintuitive. At least, it's just so. Actually, now that I think about it, a light novel, a spin-off series on Hiruzen might actually be cool as well. Like his younger days, how he got like every single chakra nature, every single I mean, he said to know every single ninjutsu. Like
in the Leaf Village.
Yeah. That's just insane to me.
Like, show us his power, his prime power. Because even when you got back as an Edo, he wasn't his fucking prime power, but Madara was. Like, Madara, he wasn't his prime power, but he got the fucking Rinnegan. They buffed him like shit.
Yeah.
Why wasn't he his prime?
Well, I mean, with all of the Hokages, I think they had to restore them from, like, right when they died. Kinda. Because, like, they didn't... Kabuto did something special to restore Madara to his prime.
Yeah.
I think he said.
Hell, even Naruto was in his prime, and he was, like, fucking crippled. He was, like, crippled, like, most of his fucking life, and he was in his prime.
Yeah.
But, like, seeing Prime Rusin in action beats fire. It's like...
Yeah.
What other characters should have got, like, their own manga?
I know there are some people who think Rock Lee should have gotten his own manga, but to be honest, I kind of disagree with that. Because, like, the thing is, we have some look into Lee's journey, and we also see that his journey becomes a lot less interesting as the series goes on. Yeah, I wish they did like a rewrite of Lee's character. I don't want them to tell the story that's already there. Because I know the stories would be boring.
Rock Lee, every time we see him do some cool shit, he's fucking cool. But if we gave him like an extra story in like the blank period or like in the time skip, it would be boring as shit. I'm just
exactly.
Being deadass on it.
Yeah.
He was a chuny.
Yeah. Like at the,
in the blank period.
At that point, it's literally just going to be like so lame because Rock Lee's character just fell off after the Sasuke retrieval arc.
The only person who the only taijutsu user who should have got their own story, who could do good with their own story is Might Dai. Seeing him versus Kieran would be cool. Might Dai, he's cool as shit too, but it'd be fucking boring if he got his own story.
Yeah.
Like, the only person on Team Guy I think she got their own stories was Neji.
Yeah.
Neji, he was a Jonin. Like, we could see him with the Guinea team. I made a whole fucking video just dick eating Neji about what we could have got.
Yeah.
But this should come out soon. But like, Neji, we could have got a story about him.
To be completely honest, though, I think that Neji kind of falls into the same boat as Lee, because like his character could have been super interesting, but if they tried to create a story around him, they'd have to retcon a lot of stuff in Shippuden to make it actually interesting.
Well, I think it was with Lee. Neji, he has like a backstory you could explore. Like, we don't know about this, but we could give him like a Hyuga clan arc, or like maybe he has to deal with some rogue Hyuga clan members.
I think something that could be interesting is it's like a side story of like the old Hyuga clan and like how it came to be, like the whole branch family and the main family and stuff. That whole dynamic politically, how it came to be.
Yeah.
With the whole cursed fate and stuff, that I think that would be a lot more interesting than a spin-off story on Neji.
Yeah, I don't even know why Hinata was 10th place. It's like the thing was with fucking Hinata. Any member of the fucking Konoha 12 do not need their own fucking stories because we know everything about them. Sakura, she should not have been 3rd place. That shit was rigged.
Sakura was 3rd. Oh my god.
Sakura is a good character. She deserves top 10. But a manga about her is fucking boring. She already has her own light novel.
Yeah,
Shikamaru, he's cool. I like him. A manga about him could maybe be interesting because he's like the Hokage advisor. He's like one of the most elite ninja in Konoha.
Yeah, I think a light novel on a spin-off series on Shikamaru could be interesting.
Yeah, but the thing is, we have a light novel on him already. He's like one of the only Konoha 12 members who's like somewhat relevant in Boruto. We're never gonna see more of him.
Yeah. The rest of the Konoha 12 is just like, no. Ino, no. Choji, no. Kiba. Oh god, imagine a Kiba light novel.
No, a Kiba manga would just be so funny. He'd just be fucking... It's like...
Heading a bunch of dogs or something.
It'd be a gag manga. Kiba's a fucking joke.
Yeah, literally. I remember in the 4th Ninja War, he's just trying to pull out his Shadow Jutsu.
Yeah, he's just like there. It's like, I'm gonna become Hokage. Like, nigga, you're trash. Bro. No, but Shino could be interesting because they did Shino so dirty.
Yeah, I think an arc about the Aburame clan might be interesting because, like, in the beginning of the series, they were so overpowered. Like,
yeah,
at the end, they got super nerfed. Like,
they killed Shisui.
They killed
Shisui.
Oh yeah, that's right. The poison that Danzo used to ensure that Shisui died was by the Aburame clan. That's right.
I don't think an arc about the clan would be interesting, but like a Shino side manga, seeing him do some cool shit, because Shino, he has one cool fucking moment, and he's really fucking cool in that moment. Shino versus Konko. I love that fight. But every time we see Shino, he's just fucking there. He doesn't do anything. And it's like, these other characters, they do shit.
Yeah, Shino was just like eliminated from the Konoha 12 during the Sasuke retrieval arc. They're like, oh, Shino's on a mission. And I'm like, why?
What the fuck? Bro, I don't care. If Shino would have been so cool, like, Gaara, Rock Lee, and Shino versus Kimimaro would be cold.
That would be.
Like, or seeing Kimimaro versus Sakana and Ukon. No, Kimimaro. No, fuck it. Shino versus Kidomaru, the spider guy.
Yeah.
But Neji versus Kidomaru was already really peak.
That was a really cool fight. The whole thing about overcoming like the blind spot or weaponizing the blind spot of the Byakugan.
Yeah. And people love that fight. They put in like the top 10 best fight. They put it over Naruto versus Sasuke in the same arc. So it's like, there's so many other stories we could have got other than Minato. Now Minato was fine because Minato, we only know about it. His like whole thing is he's a failure because he failed his team, he failed his son, he failed his wife. That's his whole character. We only see like his failures really. It's like his failures in the Nine Tails attack, his failures, he let his team die. We don't see like his biggest high moments in his life. We just see the lowest of his moments in his life.
I think something really interesting for the Minato spinoff could be like how he discovers the flying Raijin Jutsu. Because I know the second Hokage created it, but it was a forbidden jutsu, and it became like his main. So did he like go into the scroll of stealing like Naruto did or something? Or like what's the story behind that?
And the thing is, I think the Minato manga Kishimoto said it's going to be about Minato's secret jutsu. So, like, what could the secret jutsu be?
I mean, there's also the Reaper Death Seal that Minato himself created. So that could probably...
Minato didn't create it.
He didn't? I thought Hiruzen said that Minato created the jutsu.
I think he learned it from, like, because Kuchino was like a Uzumaki and all their seals, so I think he learned it from her, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But it's kind of hard, like, how does he fucking make a jutsu that lets him get in contact with the fucking Reaper or something? It'd be kind of funny if he didn't make it. He'd be like, hey, Reaper, I'm gonna make this jutsu, and when I use it, take my life, but I'm gonna seal something inside me. It's like it'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, I just like Minato going down to hell, just like yo.
Yeah, but like I think Minato's secret jutsu, and we know it's gonna be fire because Kishimoto, he said it was good. It was longer than expected, and so most like one shots that happened, like the Bleach one shot was like. The Bleach one shot was like way too fucking long. It was like over 100 panels, I think. But like this one, I think it'd probably be like a good 70 or something. That's my guess.
Yeah, and I think that'll
for
be
how long
pretty
it's
interesting.
And it's like, what is this jutsu? Because no, I don't think we've ever been teased about this jutsu at all. And he didn't use it in the 4th grade ninja war against the Nine Tails. It could be the one in the 3rd grade ninja war because we see him take one of those 1001 ninja, but like in like a flash. But he can't use flying Raijin that fast. I don't think. I mean, it probably was. I don't remember if it was flying Raijin or if it was something else.
I mean, it probably was flying Raijin since that's kind of his signature. But like, I think that there's a lot of stuff that we didn't end up seeing in the 3rd ninja war. Like. I mean, all we really saw over and over again was the death of Obito, or supposed death of Obito. We just kept seeing like, that on repeat.
I do not want Obito and Kakashi to be there. We have so many Kid Obito and Kakashi flashbacks. We don't need it anymore. We need it about Minato.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, how did he gain the reputation? I mean, because he already had the reputation before the Konami Bridge mission. And we saw him versus B. He had that reputation too. But it's like, this could be the mission where he got that reputation.
Yeah, I think so. I think that would be really cool as well.
Yeah. Because it's about his jutsu. So this must be one powerful ass jutsu. If we never see it. And it's like, maybe it's just so fucking dangerous he can't use it at all. Because it's a fucking hurt a bunch of people.
I mean,
like, it's like maybe one of those jutsus where it fucking negatively impacts everybody around you. So like if he uses it, everybody around him will be negatively impacted. That's why he only used it in the 3rd grade ninja war.
Yeah, because he was like surrounded by 1,000 enemies or something. So he just killed them all.
It's like people were talking about maybe like a kid Minato manga. I don't think that's the case. It's like, what secret jutsu would he use as a kid? Like, would he like invent the 1,000 years of death or something?
Yeah, honestly, I think that's the secret jutsu. Yeah, that's how Kakashi learned it. That's literally it. I mean, but like Kishimoto's enjoying himself, so like whatever he got in store, it's gonna be fire. Unless he's decided to make a gag manga about Minato, and then we're all disappointed.
I mean, I don't think so, because Minato's never been like a gag character.
Yeah, I know.
His whole thing is being a failure and being a fucking badass. Like, with Minato, the first time we even hear about him is on the first page of Naruto. They call him the champion of Konoha.
Yeah.
And then throughout the training, it was like, if only Minato were here, he could stop Orochimaru. It's like, I must stop the 3rd coffin at all costs. Because Minato was just that guy.
Yeah, like, I actually found that part kinda dumb. Like, where Hiruzen was like, oh god, the 3rd coffin's going to be the death of me. If I don't stop it right now, that means I'll be dead. But like, then the first 2 Hokage come out. So is that meant to imply that Minato is stronger than Hashirama and Tobirama?
Yeah, in part 1, he was stronger. And then Shippuden, they kind of retcon things. Then in Shippuden, we learned Hashirama could control like all the Biju and shit.
Yeah.
And that's when shit starts to change.
Yeah, like, I get that Minato is stronger than Tobirama, but he is not stronger than Hashirama, man.
Oh, Hashirama would body him.
Yeah, Hashirama is just like...
I think Minato should have been stronger than Hashirama. But, like, he wasn't. Because, like, the whole thing about Naruto is the old generation surpasses the next one. I mean, I'm kind of getting off topic, but, like, with Hashirama still being the strongest Hokage when he's the first one, doesn't make much sense for the theme.
Yeah, I agree.
But the manga...
I'm glad we didn't end up getting a Hashirama spin-off. That would have been disappointing.
No, I mean, a Warring States spinoff would be like the most interesting thing I could think of.
No, but at the same time, we also have like quite a bit of Hashirama content.
Yeah, not about Hashirama, but like other characters in that time period, like Sasuke, Sarutobi, the Hyuga clan in that time period, Hikaku, Uchiha, hell, even like what it was like, because all we know is the Uchiha and the Senju were fucking beefing, but like, what were the Hyuga clan, the Sarutobi clans, the Aburame, the Funara, the Shikacho fucking clans? What were they doing there?
Yeah,
it'd be interesting.
Yeah, exactly. I think that a whole segment on the Warring States could be interesting. I just hope they wouldn't focus on characters that we already know a ton about.
Yeah. But we're getting Minato manga, the first manga we're getting, or maybe the only one, I don't know. But Minato, it's a good pick because we only see him in like the third grade ninja war. One time as a kid, we rescues Kushina. Then on the Kanami Bridge mission, we don't see him do much.
Yeah, and then we see him in the Nine Tails attack.
Yeah, and the Nine Tails attack, he was a badass, but like the two out of the 3 times we see him alive was him fucking failing in the canon in the manga. Because only the manga, I don't know about the anime. Probably got some more filler scenes with him. But like, seeing him in the third grade ninja war is probably what we're gonna get. As a kid, the fucking 1,000 years of death. That'd be kind of funny, but I don't think we're getting that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Who would be the opponent though in the third grade ninja war? Like some fodder ninjas.
I mean,
or new character.
I mean, in the third grade ninja war, I was one of the greatest opponents, which means that the Hidden Cloud was one of the major opposition to the Hidden Leaf in that war.
Yeah.
So I think it could go off in more depth about the Hidden Cloud.
Yeah. Well, the Hidden Cloud wasn't like the villains of the war for like Konoha. It was like more like Iwagakure, the Stone Village.
Yeah.
But the Hidden Clown and the Stone Village were against the Leaf Village, so those are probably going to be the antagonists.
Oh, you know what also could have been interesting? A spin-off about the particle style dude, the Shichukage or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Onoki,
yeah.
He's kind of fucking lame, to be honest. Like, I don't want anything about it.
No, don't get me wrong. His character, as it was in like the 4th Great Ninja War, is pretty lame. But I have a feeling that if we go back to like his prime or something, and we look at his story from then, because he was around when Hashirama was around.
Yeah.
So if we go back to like the Warring States period, and then look at him back then, and then also look at the development of the particle style ninjutsu, I mean, it's like 4 chakra natures combined into one Kekkei Genkai, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be contrasting, but like, the Stone Village is full of bumps. Like, the best person who came from there is Datara, and Datara's a rogue.
It's like the Stone Village itself is kind of lame. I think a whole thing about that character specifically could be interesting in the context of the Warring States.
Yeah, but the Stone Village, we could see like Minato versus the Stone Village. I think we should get Minato versus the Cloud Village, because the Cloud Village is way more cool.
That is true.
Like, we have Darui, Killer B, and Aid Raikage. I mean, it's not as cool as the Leaf Village or the Sand Village, but it's still still got a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they're black too, so they're probably Minato's gonna kill all the black people. He's gonna kill like 1,000 Cloud Ninja, because he's racist.
Yeah, I think you're mixing up Minato and Tobirama, man.
Oh yeah, that'd be Tobirama. That'd be probably Tobirama in like the first Great Ninja War. He'd pull out to Kumo and just start killing all the shinobi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't know what we could get from Minato. The 3rd Great Ninja War is like all I think, and the secret jutsu must be like some fucking powerful S rank tier jutsu.
Yeah, I agree. I'm thinking maybe it's like a combination of something he learned from Kushina or something, and then he added his own twist to it.
It could be.
Because, like, as he said, he probably learned the Reaper Death Seal from Kushina, which is a pretty overpowered sealing jutsu. And honestly, if there was a jutsu that powerful that I could just, like, wipe out 1,000 people in an instant or something, I have a feeling it isn't actually wiping them out, it's sealing them or something like that. I think it's an overpowered sealing jutsu, personally.
Yeah.
Because I think a jutsu that, like, actually actively kills that many people so quickly would just take more chakra than Minato actually has.
Hey, maybe Minato has Shinjutsu. Maybe Minato's from the Otsutsuki clan. Yeah, like that Shinjutsu. And it's about a Shinjutsu.
Yeah.
Because Shinjutsu's like the only thing that's like that broken. Like, it may be funny if Minato was actually the Otsutsuki all along. And he has a Shinjutsu where he looks at niggas and he just kills them.
Yeah. I think, actually no, that shouldn't go more into Senjutsu. I was thinking of going more into Minato's Sage Mode journey, but then I realized Minato's just, nah.
No.
Minato even stated that he just wasn't that good at Sage Mode generally. So it's definitely not about Sage Mode.
This probably wouldn't happen, but I think this could be interesting. So we know Ko's claw marks are like Minato's flying Raijin.
Yeah.
So what if the claw marks were like a failed form of flying Raijin, and Minato invented them first, trying to make the flying Raijin or something, and like a bad claw mark or something, and Amato disapproved it. It's just I don't know.
The thing is, Minato didn't create the flying Raijin. Tobirama did.
But what if he was trying to like make something similar, like make it stronger, and create the claw marks?
That is possible.
Because the claw marks are stronger. The thing is, the claw marks are way harder to get because you have to be like Amato. Because Amato, the smartest character in the verse, like made that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what if it was like off of Minato or something?
That could be interesting. Yeah.
Because the thing is, he can like put his claw marks in the Leaf Village, and he's not even there. Like I don't think Code has only been in the Leaf Village like one time after his claw marks were already there. So it's like, I don't think it's the case.
Yeah, I highly doubt that they're going to bring Code's claw marks that early into the series, especially since they're supposed to be like a scientific ninja tool, kinda.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to happen, but it'd be kind of interesting if that did happen.
It would be. I agree.
Because I don't know what jutsu could be. Because like a flying Raijin variant, no, I don't think it's that. That was my first guess when I thought about it. But when you look more about it, no, it couldn't be that. Because flying Raijin is just teleportation. Like, how could teleportation be like so strong he couldn't even use it against the Nine Tails or in the 4th grade Ninja War? You know how useful that would be back then?
Yeah.
A sealing jutsu, I think it could be a sealing jutsu, probably.
Yeah, it's probably a sealing jutsu. That's what I'm putting my bet on.
Yeah. It could be just a brand new jutsu in general. I mean, we don't know.
It could be. Like, maybe it's like a new type of jutsu, like altogether. It's like not even ninjutsu or anything. Yeah. It's just like some brand new type.
What if Minato had like a secret Kekka Genkai or something?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so deadly that he can't even use it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know.
Actually, I think something interesting that they could go into is like the origin of the Namikaze clan.
Well, I don't think the Namikaze is like a clan. It's like the Haruno. Like, it's just a last name, not a clan.
So, basically, the Namikaze clan isn't a ninja clan, is what you're saying?
It's like a family name. That's what I think it is.
Oh, okay. So, I always thought that Minato would have come from like a ninja clan or something because he has such large chakra reserves, though. Like, the fact that he has such large chakra reserves kind of implies that that being a ninja runs in him.
I mean, there's a lot of people like Sakura. I mean, Sakura, as much as you want to hate on her, she's still one of the strongest characters in Konoha. And she's like from like a no-name clan, just like a family, just like from no clan. She just has
She
a
is
family.
one of the strongest
Or Rock Lee.
shinobi in Konoha, but that's not because of the amount of chakra she has. It's because of her chakra control.
Yeah.
And I doubt that's
know.
why Minato is able to spam the Flying Raijin, okay? Like, I'm sure he has a ton of chakra, which is why he's able to do that.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think we'll get anything about the Namikaze clan. I think it's gonna be like about. It's probably if it was a Kekai Genkai or a clan jutsu, that could be cool, maybe. But I don't think Kishimoto will creating like a new Kekai Genkai for Minato.
Yeah.
I see it being a sealing jutsu because we know sealing jutsu are really deadly and dangerous that people don't use them.
Yeah.
Too much.
Exactly.
So, let's wrap this one up. It's been like a good conversation. There's so much we can get with Naruto. And once Boruto ends, we could, if they do it for a Naruto top 9 time for Boruto,
yeah,
that'd be kind of fire too.
I agree. Yeah, I hope they do a bunch more
Alright.
of these polls later on, so we can get like Shisui, Sakumo, all the Sasuke,
No, I saw.
Sarutobi,
Yeah, Sasuke's hard too.
not Uchiha. We do not need a Sasuke Uchiha spinoff.
No. We already have one. They gave him a dinosaur manga. Out of all the novels they could have adapted, they gave him a dinosaur manga. And the thing is that one was not good. And then once I make any novels into a manga, it should have been the Kakashi one.
Yeah.
We're kind of getting sidetracked. There's just so much with Naruto we can get, man. And it's like, we've been eating this year. Us Naruto fans, we're getting 4 new episodes. Maybe we can get some of the things we talked about in these new episodes. The only likely one is probably Shisui because Shisui is so loved.
Yeah, especially he's like probably one of the most loved characters for someone we know nothing about.
Yeah, even before the Naruto top 9 time pool, people still love Shisui.
Yeah.
Sakumo, people didn't even talk about him that much until we found out, oh, we could get a manga about somebody. And then everybody was like talking about Sakumo.
Yeah.
But Shisui used to be up before that, so we could get more on Shisui in the new show.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But there's just so much about Naruto. It's so peak.
Yeah.
And that's the video. I think we really got nothing else left.
Okay.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Some tips with you.